Okay, hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of the kid bashing my Custom Warsmith. And without further ado, on this first part, let's go through the parts that are going to be included. I'm going to use the scenic base I got from Alexis Pollux, so I can use him both in-game and off-game. Then, let's open the bits box to get more pieces. We're gonna obviously use the body of Alexis Pollux also, like so. Then we have the Legion Praevian backpack that we're gonna be using. Also from the same kit, we will be using all these mechadendrites or cyberdongs. I'm still unsure whether I will attach these into... Let's turn the light a bit. I think that may be a bit too bright, but... Oh well, let's go with that. Maybe too much. I might just snap one of these parts and attach it to the mechadendrite and have the other one as a servo arm. I'm planning on magnetizing at least one of these. If it's a full servo arm, it's gonna get magnetized. I will try to somehow incorporate these frag grenade and the bolt pistol in the frag and a crack grenade, I guess. I'm still unsure about that, but I'm gonna try to incorporate that somehow. Then we are going for the heads. Oh no, we're not. We are, or rather I am, going to use the Mark III Techmarine shoulder pads for him, and I'm gonna cut out this the skull, do a little bit snipping, and replace it with these. I'm not sure how well they show up, but these are the Legion insignias. That's gonna go right where the skull is, like that. I mean, it looks pretty good as it is, but like if you look at it from the side, the skull is pushing too much. So yeah, gonna replace that skull with this. And then it occurred to me that instead of snipping this fist out, I could just slap the icon on top of here, but I don't think it looks that good. And then I would have to come up with something else for the shoulder pad. So yeah, kinda reminding of the... it wouldn't be too shabby, but I'm just gonna get rid of that and use this for the shoulder. Then we get to move to the head. I'm planning on using this Alpha Legionnaire head, because I wanted like a plow shape, more of a knight-looking helmet, similar to that of the Grey Knights. We're gonna take the Legion Praevian, one of the arms that has the control circuit thing. We're gonna use this one. Then I have a whole bunch of heads that I will be using bits from, like this antenna thing. I'm gonna try to get this targeting system out of this helmet and attach it to the Alpha Legion head. So I'm gonna try to make some, I like these comm links and etc. all target as optics, but there wasn't any good ones, so I'm gonna try to make my own. For similar reasons, I got this little scout head, I guess, that has the antenna, and gonna try to... well, that's just gonna be like snap off and attach to the other one. I still haven't actually thought about... so we have the right arm, but I'm not sure about the left arm yet. What to do with that. I however know that this Legion insignia and this spear are both from Pop Goes to Monkey. Very fine resin, I can't remember, but planning to magnetize this to his arm. Haven't decided yet which one. Also, I was considering having the both arms approach, but I think I'm just gonna have one arm, and I will be magnetizing all the arms so I can swap out the weapon, so I don't need to always go with the spear. But for the scenic purposes, this is at least what we're going with, because I don't think our warriors even get a spear rules wise. So yeah, aside from that left arm, which I might just end up using these the arm pieces that came with these spears, might be using them or just getting something out of my bits box. Haven't fully decided on that. So aside from that, here we go. So all the pieces are here. Now, where to start? First things first, what I'm gonna do is well, let's do some comparison to make sure that these things actually do fit. It looks a bit funny because this thing is small and this thing is huge, but yeah, detailed. Most of it's going to be covered by the shoulder plates anyway. So what I'm going to do is try to find a suitable spot for the magnet. I could just attach it directly where this tab is, and this one already has a proper hole in it, so just in case I ever wanna run like an, because you know this is kind of huge and it has all sorts of things attached. If I don't glue these together, if I go with like yeah, it's gonna be quite pain in the ass too. Sometimes maybe you don't want those in the game, so I could just swap out for some other backpacks, because I do have these. So just a regular Mark III, and like that, I could just use him as a regular dude instead. So yeah, that might be the first thing that I'm going to do. Then I'm gonna drill magnets for the both arms, so I can also swap out the arms for if I feel like I don't want to use this arm, you know, for reasons, or I want to attach something here. I'm gonna cut the wrist and attach the magnet to that, so I can swap his arm for a pistol or bolter or anything like that. Same goes for this arm. So there is not hole here, but I will. It looks like there's a hole, but there's not, and I'm gonna drill a magnet in here. And I'm not actually sure how well you can actually drill this, but that's the plan. So most of this thing is going to be magnetized, even maybe the head, since it doesn't quite go all the way there. So I could just I wouldn't even have to do any extra. I could just slap a magnet at the bottom, maybe drill slightly and attach it, so I can do a little pose, you know, make him look in different directions, etc. Well, first things first, I need to get rid of this marker, so that might be the first things first. I need to get rid of this one, and yeah, so all the magnet stuff is going to be first things. Oh, and of course, drill the barrel. Not going to have any undrilled barrels going on anywhere here. So drilling is where we start, and then we'll go from there, because with the magnets on, the things actually attach, and then I can try out all this, the shoulder pads, etc., what it will look like in proper. So let's get a proper drill bit, I guess. First things first, I'm gonna try, I have these slightly larger magnets that I can, I believe the hole here is exactly the correct width for these things. Let me just take one magnet from there and slap it in there. So just tiny bit of drilling and this magnet will fit in there nice and snug. It's slightly larger than the ones that I have here, waiting to be ready. Actually, there we go. Now it's properly aligned, so I can just slap some glue in there, and that way I have always the same polarity for these. I use this arm, like, as you can see, there's a magnet there. This is from one of my specialist guys for the kill team. So if I don't want to run a plasma gun and I want just a regular bolted guy, or yeah, if I want to run 40k game, 30k without the plasma gun because I don't have enough marines, I can just swap, or the heavy bolter, I can just swap the arm. So, gonna drill that first, slightly bigger to attach it, and then just gonna snip that and put one of these smaller magnets in. Which, speaking of, I'm not sure if I have enough of these small magnets to really go full ham on everything. I could just slap the bigger magnets in here too, so who knows, maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Because since the package that has these smaller magnets have been stuck in post office since the 10th of this month, and we are on 22nd now, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, let's get drilling. Alright, so I wish my what do you call it, this one would fit. It doesn't fit this one, so just gonna go it manually. Gonna be a bitch for the arms. Luckily it feels like this is where it... Oh, I probably should turn that off. I'm watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged as I work this in. I could just go and do a voiceover, but I'm way too fucking lazy for that, so enjoy. Yeah, who cares, I'm gonna probably speed up this anyway for a most extent. Okay, so I don't want to drill too much, because it was already pretty snug fit in there, as it is. Yeah, that looks just about perfect. So we're gonna go with that. Well, it's not fully... it's not fully leveled, but it should get the job done. There we go. Now we just need to wait for it to settle up, and then let's see. So the backpack is asymmetrical, and we kind of want it like... How do I want it? Ooh. I could have drilled the hole higher. That way it would have set that like that. But then again, if I put it like that... Yeah, I'll just attach the magnet lower, and later I might just get this one off and put it up there. Or just get rid of it altogether. Nah, well, let's just go with this one for now and see what it looks like. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so I put the magnets on this side this time, so I get the polarity right when I put it on here. And just a reminder, this stuff ain't healthy, and what I'm doing is not healthy, so don't take an example of what I am doing here. Because I'm too lazy. And I just got glue on my hands, because like a fucking moron. I'm probably gonna have to bleep that, but details. Okay, and then jam it right there. Nice and cuddly. There we go. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. Okay, so the super glue should hold, and we get to try what it looks like. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's the first piece. I might wondering how could I stop that spinning thing. Oh well. There you go. First piece has been obtained. Now to do these arms and attach same kind of magnet. There we go. There we go. First time attach. First thing I got the magnet wrong way there for a minute. Which is weird, because I could swear that means I got the polarity on these ones wrong. Oh well, I just have to make sure I don't make the same mistake on the wrist part then. Oh well. Okay, so off screen, glued the shoulder pad together, and I figured to put the let's mute the Dragon Ball Z for a second. Attach the cable to the arm since it goes to the backpack. So when I put the backpack on, it kind of sits there pretty nice. You won't even notice it. So I'm not going to attach it to the backpack. What I'm going to do next is going to attach. I was thinking that I'll take the servo arm and see that cog there. It would seem that this one fits perfectly in there, and since I don't want to maybe always use this one, I'm gonna drill a hole for that one, and just maybe it's we'll see. I guess I will have to drill a hole for this one too. So just attach a magnet there, and it actually sits pretty nicely there. I mean, it's not a perfect position because of the antennae, but I mean, it adds something. I can make it like that. So it's a spot to attach the thing. And then I think I will crack, snap, or pop, and add maybe the other one. Maybe for the shorter one here. Just add it like there. Oh, it seems like I missed some. No, never mind. I kind of want to attach it. I feel like this is too long to actually, do anything useful for this. Then again, I could attach like a gun for this one. So yeah, maybe I'll put it here and leave this one empty for now. I could use one of the skulls to just put it in there since they have the co, so it covers it up. So let's get the cooler looking one. Slam it. And I think I just snapped it. Yeah, I snapped it. So, oh well. I will sort that later. I can just put this one back in there. And yeah, well, that's the plan anyway. So I'll keep working on the backpack. Starting with more drilling for the magnets there. I know that one. Let's mute the audio again. I know this one doesn't really make sense, but I don't know, it's an extra bit of detail. So I'm gonna leave it there. Just gonna... No, I don't think so. Maybe, fuck it, just glue it in. Just glue it in. Don't think about it too much, just glue it in and use the fucking touch. Okay then, well, hit that me. Oh boy, okay, so, I mean, it looks fine. I mean, it looks just fine without it. Where did the other one? Okay, so, let's see how are we looking in here. Everything is nice and straight. So there you go. That's the progress so far. Really flying. I just gotta have to snap that wrist. We can try it with the bolter arm, just to have something going on there. I still haven't figured out which arm to use for this one, so at least the magnet is still there. So I'm gonna next snap this thing, then attach one of these few remaining magnets. Maybe I should save that for later. No. I must do this now because he's gonna get primed. So let's see how many magnets I have there. 3. 4 if I take one over there. So that's gonna be 2 magnets there. Oof, I'm gonna be 1 magnet short. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I can always attach them later, but it just makes a bitch of a work for priming. Oh well, whatever. And that is why I was supposed to be careful with this one, because this snaps easily. There we go, all fixed. Alright, after a whole bunch of issues with the camera overheating, gluing all my fingers, gluing the table, and breaking a whole bunch of Legion emblems, we have finally arrived to our destination. And here he is in his full glory. So, there we go. Can put the spear down. The downside is, I think I need to, yeah, you can't really pose it too well. You know, actually, let's put off the other light. It seems to be getting so, well, fuck it. So, this thing doesn't really work too well with that base, but yeah, at least you can remove it and put it back. Have the Legion emblem there. This is actually the shield arm that's supposed to be on this side, but hey, nobody's gonna notice that except everyone who owns the model. Didn't get the scouter on his head. That thing got destroyed, unfortunately. Yeah, let's say when I was snipping, it slipped and it's all gone. I did the skull, so also fixed that part. The head, let's get rid of that. Oh, damn it. The head is actually removable because of the magnets. He's got the antennae, and I just added the plasma pistol for the effect. So, god damn it. I can remove it, and can just add the regular arm just in case he's got nothing going on for him. Had to snap some of this cable so it kind of goes around the backpack, and you know, it doesn't attach to anything, so I can move the arm. But I mean, if you just quickly glance it like from the tabletop like that, you won't even notice it's not glued anywhere. And yeah, the backpack obviously comes off. And I just realized that I can't really swap this arm for anything. Or, well, I will just have a different... Oh, and I broke the antenna already. Well, that's an easy fix. But there you go. So that is the Warsmith in his full glory. And now everything is getting attached to each other. So if I ever play a game where I want to have a pistol or anything like that, he has that. If I want a server arm or not, I can detach that. And then I can also swap this arm for something more useful. And even the head if I really like to. So, the next part on this series is to, well, paint all of this. But first, instead of painting this guy directly, because I have a custom paint job in mind, for him, so it's not going to be traditional Iron Warriors colors. Let's see if I can just put it on the base real quick. Just stand there. You know what? He will be glued on, so I don't need to worry about that later. But this guy over here, who's just got there's like heart, there's a camo over there. I'm gonna be testing, like splitting them in half essentially, to put one experimental paint scheme on that side and one on this side, and that will be the next part of the video. And once that's done, then I will, if I like the results, they will be put on the Warsmith. And yeah, bit of a clumsy one all over the place, but yeah, once he's stuck on a base and he's not falling off and rolling over, it all should make sense and look nice. And the reason why I magnetized his arms like so is because I can not only swap the weapons, but I can, hey, actually I can sort of make like a two-handed pose for him with the spear like that. Actually that works really well. So like that. Now it nearly looks like he's holding the spear with two hands. And God damn it. He works actually pretty well with that pose on the base. Like so. So it's gonna be a hell of a lot easier once he's glued into the base. Yeah, whatever. Oh, nice. Now he's got like a strike going on. Yeah, this is why let's put that angle into the camera, so like a swing coming from the top. This is why I magnetize him, so I can have these various poses with him and just swap the weapons as I see fit. So, thanks for watching. Part 1 done.